dogs there now. Don't you attack the dogs?
When I
and you
behold
get some
you,
meat.
I wonder what I call us outcasts.
Oh, I can ask
Yes?
this guy, right?
I'm looking for information on Raven's armor.
The legendary Witcher's armor. It has unique magical qualities.
I'm listening.
It was made in the gnomes' workshops, but finished by elves. The songmaster Tayan Sao took an interest in Raven's armor and worked for 12 days straight, each movement of his chisel accompanied by a song of power. Legend says that in battle, the armor sang for Raven a song of victory, adding to his confidence and calming him.
A beautiful story. Do you know if any records of these songs remain?
I would look in crypts if I were you. Find the tomb of the elven songmaster. Objects belonging to him in life must lie in or near his sarcophagus.
Farewell.
Okay. I need to find the notes of an elven minstrel. I should search the crypts. Why does it keep wanting me to go that way? I don't know where to find the Devourers. Okay, well, I guess I should talk to Berenger, because he's or whatever the heck that guy's name is. This priest guy is still not here, I bet you. That looks like a negatory. That's a little girl, right? I think that's a little girl. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he's fishing. Guess we'll talk to Berenger. Why not, right? Or whatever his name is. I think that's over here. No, it's by the crypt. Berengar. It's Berengar. Berenger is a company that does audio stuff. Yeah, it's easier to say Berenger for me, I don't know. Follow the way of the road. I don't know where that priest went off to.
Yeah?
Have you spoken with the Lady of the Lake?
Goddesses don't speak to mere mortals.
Spare me the sarcasm.
So what momentous news did the local goddess divulge? Just don't get all momentous on me.
She spoke about destiny.
Destiny doesn't interest me. But if you want to play hero, be my guest. I'll even help. See, I tricked you recently.
What?
What?
Salamandra actually forced me to betray a few formulae. Subjected me to some tests. I didn't even protest. They paid me well.
Why?
Oh, man.
You know why. I wanted to marry, have children, friends, a normal life. The Witchers robbed me of that chance. This is nothing new to you. Humans hate me. When they see my eyes, they blanch in fear. And children. Tell me, what's the difference between your dear Camoran and a Salamandra lab?
I'm not here to tell you I'm any better than you.
Leave. The mere sight of you irks me. I'm beginning to doubt myself.
Farewell.
Um. All right. Well, it's fun. Maybe we should go talk to the lady of the lake, because we got one of them. I don't want to have to go back there. It takes so long. Should we talk to the hermit? Maybe we'll talk to the hermit. Oops. I think he's in the fields? I think he's in the fields. Path of Destiny. Let's go back, I guess. Let's go back to the water. Maybe it won't take so long. Maybe this guy will spawn in that way. There she is. Hello.
Yes?
Berengar has no interest in destiny.
Clearly my vision pertained to you, Geralt.
If you say so.
When the time comes, I shall aid you with a gift.
Ooh. I need to be patient. Okay, I have one of the gifts. Do I need to bring them to her at the same time?
Yes?
I have
Milady,
one of
are
these.
these what you wanted?
Try again, Witcher.
Very well. Back to Julian and the priest.
Okay. I haven't really talked to the priest. So maybe I need to have both of them. Ugh. Where are you, priest? Where is this guy? Dang birds. Monkey, where is the priest? He's not here. Ever. It's like a full day now. Alright, let's go find the hermit. Maybe he's got something to say. I also have to look through crypts. Path of Destiny. First fart. Temptation. Or the elven craftsman. I don't even know where to find that. It's a side quest? Oh, this is a main quest. Ripples is a main quest. Ugh. Alright, let's talk to the Hermit, see what he says.
How can I help?
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
Who is the Lady of the Lake?
I know her to be a goddess. At times I see her dressed in white, traversing the fields through morning fog, her bare feet stepping lightly over the dewy grass.
Do you like her?
I love her. I believe the lady is not of this world. Mysteriously, she affects the entire area, safeguarding its people and granting them abundance. Yet her influence is subtle, and she never imposes her power.
Intriguing.
How can I help?
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
I heard you're an expert on the legend of the Holy Grail.
You seek the Holy Grail?
I might. Let's talk first.
Know that the legend of the Holy Grail has been studied for centuries. It's been interpreted in myriad ways.
You must know an abridged version. Say, 3 theories?
There are hundreds. But all right, 3. The classic theory, of which I myself am a proponent. The conspiracy theory. And finally, one of the most mysterious. The philosophical or mystical. Which one first?
Oh boy.
Tell me the classic theory.
Good choice. The Grail is a cup, a powerful magical object, whose meaning cannot be fathomed by even the most powerful sorcerers. This chalice possesses the power to heal all diseases, poisonings, and wounds, and pain will turn into power. One theory also states that in the hands of a rightful ruler, it can heal entire lands and protect their inhabitants from danger, creatures of the dark, natural disasters, and so forth.
Sounds like Dandelion's ballads, only without a love story.
All who drink from this miraculous cup are healed, fortified, and enlightened to understand the truth.
Let's move on to the conspiracy theory. That one sounds interesting.
This was popularized by Bronze Dan and begins with a convoluted theory about the derivation of the word Grail. A few tortuous pages in, we learn the Holy Grail is actually Sangreal, which in the Elder tongue denotes royal hallowed blood. Bronze Dan concludes that the Grail is actually the descendants of the prophet Lebioda.
Oh.
Go on.
These descendants, talented in the ways of magic, were protected by a secret organization before they ultimately mixed their own blood with that of En Seid, the knowledgeable one. The theory goes on to present the tempestuous and twisted fate of Sangreal, but the author gets lost in his arguments, often contradicts himself. Generally, it turns into an unholy mess.
Enough genealogy and genetics. I sense that's a false trail.
Which theory should I present next?
Did I not
Tell me the
finish
classic
classic?
Good choice. This
Sounds like Dan.
all
Go on.
knights have been seeking the Grail for ages, yet none succeeded. Both the noble Lancel and the bold Boars failed. I heard even the Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose has shown interest.
Any specific instructions associated with this theory?
Unfortunately, I know only what I garnered from my books.
The philosophical, mystical one.
The most esoteric. The Grail is a concept, a general understanding of good. The search for the Grail is nothing beyond an ordinary quest for perfection.
Interesting.
The Grail has no specific form or shape. It differs for each individual. It can be an object, an idea, a discovery. It can also be a search for the truth about oneself. This theory claims the quest for the Grail to be the goal in itself. The result is of secondary importance.
What are you suggesting?
I serve the lady and am more insightful than you think. I know you return to the world of the living from death, presumably in search of something, but that is none of my concern. Just remember one thing.
What?
At the end of your journey, the Grail may prove to be entirely different from what you initially expected it to be.
Do we not finish the rest of them?
Tell me the classic thing.
Good job. This
Sounds...
all
Go on.
night
Any
Alf.
Thank you. Farewell.
I think we have one more thing to talk to him about.
How can I help?
He's in the bush.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why does the Lady of the Lake seem skeptical about the search for the Holy Grail?
Many fine knights set out seeking the Grail, abandoning their roles as guardians of peace and justice under the guidance of the Fisher King and the Lady of the Lake. Now the Fisher King is mute and the knight's gone. I think the lady must be very lonely.
But she's a goddess.
You know not how lonely a goddess. Do you think goddesses cannot be lonely? The gods ultimately created us in their own image.
Interesting. I can't sell you this book, can I? He's not interested. Never mind. Well, alrighty. Did I gain any knowledge? I don't think so. Alright, so I feel like we've... What the heck? I feel like we've gotten to a point where we're probably just doing two... I think we have two more of these. We have the centipedes and then this contract. I don't know if I've seen one of these yet. So, I don't know. We're gonna take a look around, see what we can find, maybe take some more stuff. We're certainly not hurting on coin, that's for sure. And see where we can go with it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like these videos, if you haven't already been subscribed, and like the video, obviously, you know, fun times. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.